Hey Aries, welcome to my channel, Brooks Tarot. It's great to see you here. If you came across this, the universe has a message for you. I'm going to be looking into your past, current, and future energies for the week of February 8th through the 14th. If my content brings value to your life and if I resonate with you as a reader, please do hit that bell button, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I love you guys so much. I do. I want to say thank you all for your love and support. You are truly appreciated, and anyone that is new, welcome here. All is welcome. And yeah, so I'm going to be sending all my healing love tonight to you guys. I hope everyone's been doing very well. Also, like I always say at the end of my readings, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from my impact deck. One for reflection, one for affirmation, and one for action. So if it's any help to you in your life whatsoever, I'm ever so grateful. Okay. Yeah, so let's get into this. You know, Aries, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross-watcher. Okay? Let's see what we have. Universal God and Spirit Guides, what do we have for Aries for the week of February 8th through the 14th? What do we have for Aries for the week of February 8th through the 14th? What do we have for Aries? For Aries, please give me a clear message. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Universal God and Spirit Guides. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh. Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. All right. Aries, Aries, Aries. Some intense energy here. Starting off the reading, we have the Devil crossed with the Ace of Cups. You know, there is love. There's lots of love, maybe a new beginning in love, but it could be very toxic here, okay? Be very careful of that. There could be somebody here that you are connected to, or this could be yourself, because energies can be reversed here. So it could be a cross-watcher, it could be you. So definitely take it how it resonates. But this is definitely a lot of love here. But something tells me that either this, you or your person, have an obsession with one another, or just one or the other has an obsession. So there's something of that nature here, where there's somebody that may love you so much, Aries, but it's kind of an obsession or an addiction, or maybe this love that you have with one another is very addicting, and it's kind of hard to, you know, possibly get away from, because you know, it's like almost in your heart that you know, like you love this person and there's a lot of love for one another, but there's something about it that's very unhealthy and toxic. With this Devil card being out, as you can see, like there's definitely this right here, the chains, like it's almost like you or this person feels like really attached, like you cannot let go of this person. And I think it does frustrate you, if this is you, or you both may feel this way. You both might energetically feel this way, and it can be very frustrating when you truly love somebody, but there's some toxicity behind it. And it could also mean that you are karmically connected, in a sense here. Some of you, that's going to resonate. Because some of you do know this is your karmic partner, or there's karma in the connection. It doesn't mean that it will not eventually be healthy if the karma gets cleared, okay? Now, in the distant past, we have the Ace of Swords, okay? So the Ace of Swords is some type of communication, lots of communication. This also could mean, with the Ace of Swords, it could mean like lots of mental clarity or the truth, okay? So maybe you got some type of truth. Maybe something came through, possibly from your spirit guides. And yeah, we'll just clarify what that's about. But there's something that may have come through and you got the truth of something. Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands here, okay? So this is an energy of being resistant to something or very defensive. You may have your guard up to somebody because, like I said, this Devil card may make you feel very, you know, kind of uneasy, or there's something about this that maybe somebody's come through with a lot of love and you don't really trust it and you have yourself guarded because you do know that there's some toxicity here, okay? So we'll see what it's about, though. The Eight of Pentacles here is your forefront, your focus, and what's crowning you. So look at this. You are literally focused on your craft. A lot of you are definitely focused on your finances or your financial freedom for some of you. With this Eight of Pentacles, that means you're definitely working on something that is outside, okay? So like it could even be kids, but to me this is something that has to do with work, okay? So some of you may be focused really heavily on just your finances because it definitely feels as if, you know, you may not feel like, it feels like you're thinking a lot about this person, and I think you're trying to, you know, take your attention and put it into your work here, okay? Because I don't feel like you want to deal with the drama. I don't feel like you want to deal with the toxicity that this connection has brought, you know, in the past. And, you know, but you may be working really heavily on your craft here, okay? Now, in the near future, we have the Death card, okay? This means a type of transformation, at least for me, and what I feel, especially in this reading. There's something that may transform, whether that's just you independently, individually. That's beautiful. And it also could mean that this whole entire connection can transform, but there's just a lot of work that needs to be done. That's for sure. I feel like it's on both ends. Okay. I do see in the energy surrounding you that you may not be aware of is a Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. Unfortunately, there's some toxicity that needs to be dealt with, though. And then somebody has maybe possibly a slight obsession. And it could be your person, to be honest with you, because this doesn't have to be you, okay? But you could have an obsession with the person you're connected to, okay? Internally, you're feeling the Lovers. So this could be your twin flame. This is one of my twin flame cards. I always say that to make it clear, because it doesn't mean that we're all dealing with the twin flame. Not everyone does have a twin flame, but this could mean that you feel deeply that this is your twin flame, okay? Or there's such a divine connection, a very spiritual, deep connection, a soul connection here, and you feel it. That's why it's really, really hard to try possibly let this go. And it's almost like, you know what, in a twin flame connection, it could be so toxic, but the love is what keeps you together, which love is definitely not enough, especially if it's unhealthy, okay? So I feel like you're really feeling it, though. All right? Aries, the Temperance is the hopes and fears. So you're hoping for some type of, I feel, very spiritual connection. I'm getting that. One that you guys can connect individually to your spirit guides and to each other energetically here. Something that's going to bring healthiness, patience, independence, okay? You know, love is patient and love is kind. I'm going to say that right now. That's what just came through. I think Spirit really wanted me to say that. Love is patient and love is kind, okay? I do see in the possible outcome, we have the Page of Swords here. This could mean, there's not much, I don't think this is a spying. In this situation, I don't think this is spying. Yeah, this could be spying, but this is something of, you know, possibly some communication, a beginning in some kind of communication. But we'll see. We'll definitely clarify. Okay, Aries, we're going to clarify the Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords, please? Why the Ace of Swords? Yes. Universal Guide, why the Ace of Swords, please? And Spirit Guides. Why the Ace of Swords? There we go. The Queen of Swords. 10 of Swords. And the Page of Wands. There was definitely somebody here, whether it's you or your person, that was definitely younger. I'm getting that. And if it's not somebody that was younger, it was definitely someone that acted a little bit immature. It is somebody that may be very passionate. There is a Queen of Swords, somebody that definitely emotionally detached from this connection. It brought in a lot of pain with the Queen of Swords. You could be connected to a Libra. There definitely was an ending here, and it definitely means like an ending to a cycle or an ending to this connection, for now at least. And I feel like it really needed to be, especially with the toxicity that it brought, okay? But somebody definitely is emotionally detached. It could be you or your person. You could be embodying this. Somebody that is speaking their truth. Somebody with high standards, okay? Somebody that's like, you know what? I don't deserve this. I know what I deserve. I know my worth. And I'm not going to deal with this. And honestly, someone cut this off, you know? And somebody may have been very immature. And, you know, went about their, it seems like as the person that walked away, went about their way and decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to venture out, do what I do what I want to do. What makes me feel good is what I'm getting here, okay? I definitely feel like there needed to be some ending to this toxicity here. There's still, it also means to me with this Devil card being here, there is toxicity when it comes to this. It needs to be broken in order for this Ace of Cups to actually happen in a very healthy way too, okay? I'm also getting that. All right, so the Nine of Wands in the recent past. Why the Nine of Wands, please? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay. There definitely is love here. Okay. There's that love that you can't deny. Okay. And this definitely could feel, this can be you, where you have this love, but you're trying to resist it. You have this hidden truth, possibly. There's a truth, a hidden truth of, you're very intuitive here, Aries, I feel. You could also be connected to a Cancer, somebody that is intuitive as well. But there's something about this 4 of Pentacles. This to me is like resisting change. Some of you are resisting change or not wanting to let somebody in, or there's something about not feeling like you want to give this a chance, okay? You have a knowing about this, okay? That's what I feel with this High Priestess being here. You have a knowing that if you allow this in, it's just going to be the same cycle, okay? If this person has come to you with, hey, I'm in love with you, I love you so much, because there is an Ace of Cups here, so there is a lot of love. Somebody could be very in love with you, or you could really be in love with this person. You got to take it how it resonates here, okay? But there's definitely mutual love. There's love. But you have this knowing where it's like, you know, I don't know about this. Do I really trust this? All right, let's clarify that 8 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Pentacles, please? Eight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance here. I think you are definitely trying to resist this. I really do. Because you know it's unhealthy. You know it's toxic. This Devil card out here. The 8 of Swords. Either you or this person, it is an air sign, so it could be a Gemini. I do see Gemini out a lot. So you could be connected to a Gemini or somebody with lots of air in their chart. Or you could have lots of air in your chart, okay? With this 8 of Swords being here, there's somebody where, one, yes, you could be embodying this where you're like, I'm single, I'm fine, I'm independent, I'm gaining my confidence. But behind it all, you could be playing victim, okay? Because this is a victim card. So behind all this, you know, you're good, or, you know, it doesn't mean that you are playing victim. It could also mean that, hey, you know, there's some self-negative talk that needs to be looked at. So you know what, Aries, if this is you feeling like low on yourself and giving yourself a lot of negative talk within your mind here, try to do some affirmations, like I am affirmations. I am enough. Because you know what, Aries? You are enough. You are, okay? No matter what goes on in your life, you are enough. And you need to believe that, okay? So the pain that has been caused is really could mean that you're just doing a lot of negative talk or self-sabotaging because you don't maybe feel worthy of this connection, or it could be also you're a cross-watcher, it could very well be. But the Nine of Wands is somebody that is definitely resistant to this, okay? Really been through a battle as well. You are a warrior. I like to say that because you are. There's a battle here that you've gone through. Now let's clarify that Death card. Why that Death card, please? Why the Death card, please? For the near future, why the Death card? Why the Death card? Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Pentacles, okay? Somebody here this Ten of Wands is releasing. So Ten of Wands is completion. So in the near future, you're going to complete this and you're going to release these burdens is what I feel. But because of that, there's something here. There's a hidden truth of possibly feeling abandoned or feeling alone. With the Moon card being here, this could also mean you're doing a lot of shadow work when it comes to some of you. I'm going to say this, just some of you, and I'm not saying all of you, okay? That you're doing the shadow work where it involves abandonment, okay? Because this is a type of abandonment card, or feeling very left out in the cold, okay? Feeling alone. And I think you're recognizing that, and I think you're transforming that. And I do feel like you're getting really, really into your intuition. There's also this person or you could be, taking off a false mask, really being your most authentic self. But you're definitely doing some shadow work here, possibly in the near future, or you could be doing that now. Just really looking at it and being okay on your own. You do feel like there's some type of hidden truth or something just doesn't feel right when it comes to this connection. But there could be something that changes, Miracles do happen. I always say that because it can. There is magic, great magic. The universe brings in what you need. And yeah, what you put out there will come back to you if it's for you, okay? So just release. Like I said, this Ten of Wands looks like you're releasing in the near future, and that's really good. Releasing the heaviness of this, okay? And that's really important. Let's clarify that Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups? Queen of Wands, there you are, the star, that's Aquarius, Page of Pentacles, okay? So, this Queen of Wands is you. Looking beautiful, looking handsome, if you're a male. Very independent, very charismatic, very passionate. And I think you're doing a lot of healing work here when it comes to the star card. And some of you are actually in the public eye, okay? With that star card being here, you may also feel... you may be public in the public eye. It could also mean that you're kind of popular in your community. But that to me means hope and healing, okay? So maybe you have some hope around this connection or this Page of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody is younger here. It does feel like that. This is somebody that is really truthful and genuine when it comes to offering you something that could be long-term, very stable, very grounded, okay? There's definitely that. You may have hope around that, but we'll see here. Let's clarify the Lovers for the internal feelings. Why the Lovers, please? You want something healthy. That Lovers, compared to the Devil, they're not chained together. There's no addictions. There's not anything that's bad or unhealthy. This is divine. This is connected to the divine together. Why the Lovers? Why the Lovers? Let's see what we have. Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So to me, this Nine of Cups could mean that you are feeling pretty confident. you know, emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable, and emotionally, yeah, like I said, confident. But there's something that could also mean that there is a dream come true or a wish fulfillment that's coming through. But I don't feel like this Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is conflict, okay? So if you're trying to win at all costs, be careful. Or this could be your person, like trying to win at all costs, somebody that can be very egotistical, somebody that feels like they're high up, higher than, you know, anybody else here. But we should look at it as we are all equals. And I think that's really hard for some of us to do. Some of us have a hard time looking at that. We should all be equals here, not looking like, oh, I'm above you. But somebody here feels above. And I don't know if that's you or your person, but if it's you, be very careful of that, okay? I do see there's an offer. So this person really may have had an offer, or there's some type of slow offer that's kind of a little bit stubborn here. Could be your person, or that could be you going towards that person, but very slowly, very, very, very slowly. Let's clarify that Temperance for the hopes. Clarify that Temperance for the hopes, please. Why the Temperance? Why the Temperance? Ace of Swords, Death, Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces, beginnings, beginnings, beginnings. You have a hope of some type of transformation of you see how the Death is in the middle of the card here? Ace of Swords is truth. It also means communication, communicating, lots of communication. You're hoping for lots of communication. But this Death into the Ace of Pentacles is a long-term commitment. This could be a long-term commitment. It could be a long-term beginning in your finances. But this to me feels very, very much so a love. A long-term love. A transformation is going to be beautiful. It's bright. You're hoping for that. You're hoping that it turns into that. Okay? Maybe this person was non-committal. Maybe this person was terrified of commitment. That could be the case here. Let's clarify that Page of Swords for the possible outcome, okay? Let's see what that is about. Why the Page of Swords? Why the Page of Swords? Knight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Magician. So there's somebody here manifesting. There's a decision that needs to be made here. Somebody's trying to manifest something, but there could be a Knight of Swords that comes in. This is an Aquarius energy. This is somebody that knows exactly what they want, and they're going after it. So there could be somebody that's coming in really fast, impulsively with communication, knowing what they want. Somebody manifested this possibly, something of that nature here with the communication. But there's definitely a decision that needs to be made. Somebody that is really possibly confused about what to do about this connection, especially if you know that it's been toxic in the past here, okay? Be very careful of that if somebody comes in with the same exact behavior and the impulses, okay? But that's definitely what I have for you. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards, all right? Reflection first for Aries, please. What do we have for Aries? What triggers you? How can you transform your response in this area? That's something to look at possibly. All right, action for Aries. Action for Aries. That's not it. There we go. Commit to solving a problem that's been bugging you for a while and give yourself a timeline. Okay. Now we're going to do affirmation for Aries. Affirmation for Aries. I own my truth and I speak it freely. Awesome. All right. So hope that resonated with you guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. One love and namaste.